message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You're about to go from city to city. Traveling across this land in the pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Ooh.
And specifically as a black woman in managing, what have you observed?
I would say dating and managing is trash. And I'm being honest, I've lived in other parts of Colombia as well, and I would say dating and managing particularly has its own particular style, and the style is hefty garbage bag.
What's doing it? What's making it garbage?
Managing, unfortunately, has become a stop.
The girls want to know, what is it like dating and managing, and specifically as a black woman in managing, what have you observed?
I would say dating and managing is trash. And I'm being honest, I've lived in other parts of Colombia as well, and I would say dating and managing particularly has its own particular style, and the style is hefty garbage bag.
What's doing it? What's making it garbage?
Medellin, unfortunately, has become a stop for people who.
Oh man, boy, this video in particular, I wanted to hear what she had to say in its totality, but it's freezing up. But anyway, we're gonna get into the work, man. What up with y'all, man? It's your boy Bama the Traveler. Bama, 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 can't you see? I can see because I'm on the highways and in the byways, guys. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. You know what to do, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're new, sub to this channel so we can continue to grow. We are on 80 subs, bruh, which means we are like 920 more subs to go to get monetized. So y'all gotta come through, man. Y'all gotta come through, man. Y'all gotta come through, man. Y'all gotta share the video, man. Y'all gotta hit the notification, man. Y'all gotta hit the notification bell that lets you know when exactly I am on this thing, bruh. We got another hot one, man. We got another hot one. I definitely appreciate you guys for already showing up. Y'all boys must have hit the notification bell, man. Appreciate it, man. We gotta send a shout out to Excel Pro. We gotta send a shout out to MJ Hines. We gotta send a shout out to Mr. Mister. We gotta definitely send a shout out to the rest of y'all that's ninja watching. You know we got some ninja watchers too. You know what I mean? We got them up in here. Oh. MJ said American black women just mad. Like dating is excellent, for black men in Medellin. Well, they mad that dating is excellent for black men in Medellin. Yeah, in Medellin is great, you know, and it's great in other parts of the world too. And we're gonna definitely in this live stream um, a couple of women that seem to be struggling dating abroad. Okay, you know, and I wanna definitely add something to you guys. Okay, I want to put this out here real quick. Okay, I want to put this out here real quick. We are not the same. Okay, and I know y'all think this egalitarianism is it pertains to dating as well. I know that's what y'all think. But one thing is for certain, we're not the same on a couple of fronts. We're not the same because I have yet to hear criticism of black women going overseas to only date. Oh, spaghettios. Let me say that again. Got two fronts that lets you know we're not the same. I have yet, this is the first one, I have yet to see and one of these women go viral or looked at as a mongerer, a weirdo, a creep for going overseas only to find a better dating option. Nobody is criticizing them for going overseas for dating purposes. The second one is that we're not the same primarily because you are actually going in the role of a man to hunt down or to pursue happiness with a man when that is actually the role of a man is to be the pursuer. We're not the same primarily because you're not going to get the same results. And there are many factors that contribute to you not being able to get a quality man overseas. We're not the same, my girl. And you know your worth, you know your worth, you know your worth, you know you deserve, you know you the table. But that shit doesn't apply overseas. Okay? So I wanted to put those two things out there real quick before we give it to this work. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah, they big mad. Big mad, man. They big mad, bruh. They big mad. You know what I'm saying? Black women that they ain't preferred outside. They're not preferred outside the U.S. Yeah, well, the men from France and, the men from Germany, men from Thailand, men from Colombia, men from Brazil, the men from the Dominican Republic. Let's just make it clear, folks. They don't prefer black women. Nobody's saying that their mama black, their sister black, their cousin black, their grandmama black. Nobody's shaming them into dating black women because they say, hey, I don't want to date them. You don't hear nobody say, well, their mama black, their sister black, their cousin black. And listen, these are places where there's so-called black Colombians, black G's, black Germans, but we don't give a crap. However, okay? Don't be upset. We ain't the same, man. All right, we ain't the same. We ain't the same. We ain't the same. So stop it, okay? Mister, can't you see? Sometimes his words has hypnotized them. He says they always tell black men dating abroad that whenever you go there, you are uh, meaning you ain't ish in the U.S. and you won't be ish overseas. Interesting point. But then they find out that same thing about themselves. That's a lot of great points you made there, Mister. They think because they view men like they ain't ish in the U.S. that same sentiment or that same feeling is what other women from other places think as well. They think that the girl code pertains, or they think that the girl code is spread abroad. You know, all women think the same about black men in America. That's not true. When in reality, to your point, Mister, that really pertains to them. It ain't black men because we know that black men hold more value. Spaghettios. That black men hold way more value overseas than black women. Let's face it. Let's deal with the hardcore truth. Let me repeat it again, folks. Black men hold way more, and I said way more. I'm talking about is night and day. Black men hold way more value overseas than black women. Yes, I said it. I said it. I said it, and I don't care who don't like it. It's the reality. It's the reality. Okay? You think we ain't ish, and you expect women overseas to think the same thoughts. It don't work like that. He could do it, then men in Colombia, they gon' value me. They gonna see me as a high value woman. I'm sure they love to get with a black woman. Wrong, wrongage, wrongage. We are not the same. Nope, we're not the same, MJ. You already know we ain't. You feel me? I have seen it for myself. Once they go overseas, if they did not bring a man with them, they are forever alone. Woo, boy, y'all gonna trip out and listen to these women's talking points, these American talking points, and they gonna take that mindset overseas, thinking that men be like, oh man, that woman is interesting. That woman's intelligent. That woman got all these degrees. I need to have a smart woman. Man, them men ain't finna let. Oh man, y'all gonna get a rude awakening, man. Y'all gonna find out, bro. Hey, shout out to Kick, man. Make sure y'all go over to Kick and follow me over there on Kick. If you want to watch the live stream over there on Kick, go over there to Free Men Travel on Kick. Free Men Travel on Kick. You can follow me on Free Men Travel on Kick. Shout out to Kick. Appreciate you for coming through, man. They want to make me popular on Kick, bro. They want to make me popular over there. I might have to give them a bite. You feel me? Ooh. And they spent their time in the Matrix. They spent their time in the Matrix, and they want a man to make 100,000, and then hold on. I gotta wait. Okay, hold on. All right, cool. So they have to learn quickly that they have to temper down their expectations for men overseas, right? The expectations are extraordinarily high in America, 100,000 a year, right? They go over to Thailand, or they go over to somewhere in Africa. If the man barely making 150 $200 a month, find out the black America necessarily the financially, but it actually pertains to being overseas. Now, I'm not talking, calling men overseas names. I'm just using the jargon that black women love to say about black men that don't make enough money. Okay, they don't fit the financial bill for them. Okay, or the financial criteria for them, right? These men barely making $200 a month overseas, and they're thinking that they're going to go over there and find an ultra provider, right? And then in some delusional cases, they think that they're going to go overseas and get some rich white guy, a YT man, right? And he going to take her Bonkeisha looking self on one of his yachts to drink mint juleps and have crumpets, right? She thinks she's going to flex on Pookie with a YT man in France. Oh man, then she find out that man is shooting her down. Like that is definitely not his preference, man. So yeah, listen, they'll find out that the Stella got a groove back thing is really, really real. Okay, they're the breadwinners, and they have to settle for being the breadwinners because the men overseas are not in a position to be in the breadwinner. There's only two classes overseas, folks, and guys that travel understands this. They understand this most is that there's only two classes, and that's a rich class and a poor class. There is no middle class overseas. Okay, there is no middle class overseas. But black women realize that when they go over there, that they're not going to get no man over there that's better than the options that they have right here in America. You don't have no other options. You're only tethered. You only built. You only qualify for American men. Period. Regardless of your opinion of them, that's the only thing you have to offer is to American men, and that's not even going well. Okay, you're falling off, and again, and again, folks. I gotta put it out here. Hold tight. All right, look like we back. We back. We back. Sorry about that. I have to prove to y'all that we ain't the same, man. Okay, we not the same, folks, and y'all know this, and we got to go over it now. Remember Jamaican rap sex video? But yeah, man. Unfortunately, I do. Yes, unfortunately, I do. Hold on. Let's play this real quick.
I just want to know, what is it like dating in Medellin, and specifically as a black woman in Medellin? What have you observed?
I would say dating in Medellin is trash. And I'm being honest, I've lived in other parts of Colombia as well, and I would say dating in Medellin particularly has its own particular style, and the style is hefty garbage bag.
What's doing it? What's making it garbage?
Medellin, unfortunately, has become a stop for people who are into tourism. And so a lot of the people that come down here are, in my experience, they come down here for a certain type of experience.
She said that they only come down there for SEX tourism, right? And they're not gonna. And when black men go over there, they're not looking for your big ass. Okay? Shout out to First Class. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you for coming through, dog. I want y'all to understand that they're not coming down there looking for your big ass. Okay? They don't want to deal with your hefty scent sack looking ass. You feel me? No, they don't want to deal with you. And the Colombian man don't care about your ass either. So you're not welcome in Colombia. No parts of Colombia.
So a lot of people are like, well,
man, I don't know what's going on with this particular type of video, man. This is the only video doing
you're
it. Anyway, y'all got the gist of that. She can't bag nobody in Medellin. She's essentially stalking and following black men to Medellin because she thinking that they're gonna prefer her over a Colombiana. You're wrong. It defeats the purpose of him being in Medellin fucking with you. Hey, I could be wrong. Y'all may disagree with me, okay? And it's okay if you disagree. But I find it ass backwards to fuck with an American chick overseas, bro. I don't see the purpose of even fucking with them. Now, being cordial with them, speaking to them, and keeping it pushing. Okay, yeah, they're human at the end of the day, all right? But I ain't fucking with them like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the feat. I can hang with American chicks if I desire to do that in America. I don't want to eat American food. I don't want to deal with American chicks. Nah, I holler at the fellas, you know what I mean? We could chop it up and share receipts and, have a couple of drinks and enjoy our time because we all there, for primarily the same reason. But there is no reason for me to interact with them. They have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer, man. Especially their mindset. MJ says she says sex tourism, but black women in Jamaica getting piped down on rafts. Get the F out of here. Yeah, well, hey. Oh man, hey, they like going down there with the bummer clock. You know what I'm saying? The bummer clock. What they doing over there in bummer clock? What was they over there doing, MJ? What were they doing over there? Let's see. Let me see if we can play that real quick. Let's hear Keisha over there talking about get a bag or something. You know what I'm saying? She said get a bag or something. Don't rile me up. Get at least a bag or something. You know what I mean? Get a plastic bag. Use that as protection. You feel me? Yeah. You know how Keisha do. Keisha was over there acting thirsty. What she say?
Not in. Not in. I said not in, sir. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. If you get a plastic bag, okay.
Dang, Keisha. She said not in, and he stuck it in anyway. He had stuck it in before when the video started. He had already stuck it in. Then he put it out and started playing with you, huh? And then you all of a sudden, no, don't stick it in. Don't stick it in. Don't stick it in. Don't stick it in. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. That's what she said. Let's go.
Not in. Not in. I said not in, sir. I'm trying to stick it in. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. If you get a plastic bag, okay.
He ain't got no plastic bag. And he already rawed you up by putting his flesh on your flesh. That's already considered raw. You know what I mean? Don't y'all not? Hey, Keisha, you not realize that if you go flesh on flesh, and even if it didn't penetrate, it's still raw, man. Raw is raw. I did a video about that a long time ago, and it was raw means raw, okay? If she dome you raw, it's raw, okay? If you kiss in the mouth, that's raw, okay? If you play it with the tip, that's raw, okay? Simple. It's period. I mean, even if you do her, bro, it's raw, man. What's the point of? I get it. Listen, man, I get it. But raw means raw. It's raw at the end of the day, bro. Now y'all trying to be technical with the shit, but hey, you can't get around it. Raw is raw. He might as well went ahead and penetrated her because it was already raw. Period. Okay, yeah, that's right, MJ. Raw means raw, man. Kissing in the mouth, foreplay, and then you slap on a Jimmy cap. Stop, bro. You already rawed it up, bro. You already done it, man. You know what I'm saying? You already done it. You know? You can get the hurt dirt. Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. It's all, you swapping fluids, bro. Raw is raw. That's what it is. But hey, let's go to the next one, man. We're going to play Keisha real quick. What she was doing, though? What she was doing?
Not in. Not in. I said not in, sir. I'm trying to stick it in. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. If you get a plastic bag, okay.
She said if you get a plastic bag, but see, here's the thing, though. Watch this, y'all. Listen. She said get a plastic bag or something. So that means that okay, you can penetrate me, right? You could penetrate me if you put a plastic bag on it. Okay, but he had already went raw on raw. Raw on Raw, man. Okay? He already, for those that seen the video, okay, in his purest form, he had already gave it a damn, what's the name of that damn jury? The Kiss Begin with K. He already did the Kiss Begins with K. He already used the dome to play with it with the Raw. He did the Raw ski, okay? He already gave it a goddamn goodnight kiss, Raw on Raw, okay? Right? I know y'all may disagree with me, but Raw is Raw, man. Okay, listen, hey, I'm not trying to be vulgar or nothing, but hey, I'm telling you the reality of it. Raw is Raw, okay? You ain't supposed to kiss him in the mouth. You gonna protect yourself. You can't kiss him in the mouth. You can't get dome without a condom. You damn sure can't eat her out without a condom on your tongue. Check. Because otherwise, it is technically raw. Okay? Stop with the shenanigans. Y'all be talking all this ultra, I protect myself shit. No, 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 no. The reality is, raw means raw. Okay? Hope y'all got it. Get the Nestle Crunch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was eating on that Nestle. He was playing with that Nestle Crunch. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw.
Not in. Not in.
Come on, Keisha, what you doing, girl?
Okay. Okay. I said not in, sir. They're trying to stick it in. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. If you're gonna plastic bag, okay.
Damn, she said get a plastic bag, so she was desperate. She was thirsty too for some of that Jamaican slong. Okay, some of that Jamaican raw slong. You want some Jamaican raw slong, huh? Keisha, you like the raw? You like what was you said? You like the Hennessy and raw D long, huh? Shit. Oh man, raw as war. Hey, that's real talk, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Listen, those chicks know they love that raw, man. They love that bear, man. You feel me? They like bears, man. They like bears. You feel me? Hey, man, get that raw package. Hey, man, they like that raw. Take it.
Not in. Not in.
Oh, man.
Okay. Get a plastic. I'm serious.
Hey, but then in America, Walmart, she would talk about that ninja forever, bro. You saw they down. They is delusion and it's just a fantasy, bro. This proves it right here, bro. Everything they say about us, man, is just a mere projection of what they is them damn selves, bro. This chick she was willing to accept a Walmart grocery bag inside of her body. She wanted a Jamaican guy to penetrate her with a Walmart bag, bro. And you telling me we the same, bro? You telling me that passport bros, travel gentlemen, free men, that we got a damn a Walmart bag? If y'all want to be passport sisters, why you don't bring a box of them with you? Why you don't bring a box of condoms with you? No, because you like it raw. I know you like it raw. I told y'all up, man. We got no signal. Man, what's going on with my shit, man? He's to the raw already. Yeah, he did. Right. Boy, I bet you ninjas couldn't goddamn get away with it. I bet y'all get away with her. Bro, you Columbia, Brazil, on a wood nap. And the women rub you down with some type of a concoction, some type of oil. One in there from clear. Organ the two on there. Yeah, two. It seems like I'm Borging. I gotta be Borging. So I'm looking at my signal thing and it ain't coming through, man. Y'all I already knew it. We're gonna get back to it. I definitely appreciate y'all patience. We're gonna drop the link anyway, just in case. We'll drop that link for y'all. Yep. I must be good now. I see some more bars. Oh man. up, man. I hate this. I really do hate it, man. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Till we get some clear signal, we just gonna do this. Ain't good. I need to get that Elon Musk messing up the quality of my stream. There we go. All right, I dropped the link just in case y'all want to come up and carry the show whenever I get in these snares. But let's get back to the Lord's word. Y'all know Keisha like Hennessy and Raw D, bro. Okay? They love Hennessy and Raw Sloan. Raw Sloan, okay? And their standards are lower when they go overseas, and they're happily ready to accept it. You know? They're willing to accept it. And they be over here in America, they be jacking up the goddamn be over here jacking up the expectations. But then get overseas, be like, yeah, this is a good quality, man, but then that quality, man, salute you, brother. Keep coming to them. And I'm having difficulties today. Struggle streaming like a motherfucker. Struggle streaming like a motherfucker. Eddie Murphy Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw. Well, them boys love that raw, man. They love it raw. Pause. Let me see. I got raw dome. I got raw dome. If you one time, and I was like, "Fuck it, we here now." I feel you, man. Today, you already, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't promoting it, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You know, fuck it, you already there. Raw Jimmy D, man, raw Jimmy D. But see, listen, the fact that we talking like this right now, man, they gonna call us a mongerer. They gonna call us all kind of shit. But here we have women going overseas specifically to go on a raft to get glazed down with some concoction oil from Jamaica. And then the man can over, because essentially that's what he did, pull the pull out the can a little bit of slugger and play with the chip though. Okay? Then you just jank it out real quick, all the way out. Yeah, she let him do that. Okay, and then she had the nerve to say, "Don't put it in. Stop it." He already stuck it in. He stuck it in a long time ago. That's right. Great value raw. They like it raw. They like it raw. Keisha cut your signal for talking about that raw, bruh. I think they did, man. I think they did. Because listen, it ain't no way that we could be in a first world country and we still having signal issues with Wi-Fi. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, America. Be great again, man. Be great again, man. Hennessy and D sound like a mixtape. Hennessy and pass me the she be like, pass me the D, I need some green and some Hennessy. Pass me the D, I need some green with my Hennessy. Pass me the D, I need some green with my Hennessy. Pass me the D, I need some green with my Hennessy. Yeah, y'all remember that Master P, don't you? Pass me the D, I need some green with my Hennessy. Pass me the D, I need some green with my Hennessy. Yeah, that's Keisha, man. But we're gonna play some more though. We're gonna play some more real quick. Let's go, man. Listen.
Black American woman.
Frenchmen aren't it. I moved to France in January and now recently moved back to the US and here and Frenchmen aren't it. I moved to France in January and now recently moved back to the US and here's why. I have two main goals. The second is finding my person. And Frenchmen aren't it. And let me give you a few reasons why. One, ambition matters to me. And men in the south of France, they really don't want to work, you know? They are not career focused at all, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that just does not work for me, and I can't be with someone where I'm more ambitious than they are. Two, lifestyle alignment is super important to me. And honestly, the salaries in France just don't match the life that I am currently living and will continue to live. I need someone that can afford to live how I live now, and I don't believe in building a man. And French men, they know romance. There's no question about that. But if you want someone consistent, don't date a French man. At this stage in my life, I value stability, effort, consistency, someone I can rely on over the cute romantic French charm. Frenchmen aren't it. I moved to France in January and now recently moved back to the US, and here's why.
You move back to the U.S. because you don't have any options as a black woman in France. Let her cook.
Two main goals. The second is finding my person. And Frenchmen aren't it. And let me give you a few reasons why. One, ambition matters to me. And
They have a different ambition standard. Okay? They're not as ambitious as we are because they're not required to work like we do. Okay? Check. So all of the ambition shit, you could throw it out the window, girl.
men at the south of France, they really don't want to work, you know? They are not career focused at all, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that just does not work for me, and I can't be with someone where I'm more ambitious than they are. Two, lifestyle alignment is super important to me. And honestly,
Well, for one, you should have known that before you went over there. Okay? It is ignorant. Is really ignorant of you to have the same expectations like you would have in America for a French man. French man don't have to have those type of damn responsibilities over his head like that, especially as a culture. But you obviously was not aware of that. What you thought you was gonna do was go over to France and show Pookie and Ray Ray and even Jermaine and them that you could level up with a different type of man and it don't hit the same. It is obvious that you can't get a quality man overseas because the quality men that could do that for you are not checking for you. Okay? They're not checking for you. So you have to be forced to relax because your standards does not apply overseas. It's just that's why teachers don't really have standards. They just rate them just to have a reason to reject black men. And that is pure facts. That's pure facts from another pure Bamian. Here's the thing. They have pushed themselves so far away from black men to where black men say, you know, I saw on YouTube, I saw on social media, guys that I think is less than me going overseas, getting a woman that looks better than the woman that I'm having problems with. So guess what they did? They got their passport and they took their ass overseas and they quickly realized, quickly, that they have way more value, they carry way more weight overseas than they do in the hood. I'm sorry, the community. Okay, check. So now Keisha is sitting there like on the screen asking the question, what did I do wrong? Well, you told them they was broken dusty. You said they had little D energy. You said that they wasn't 6 foot tall. You said they didn't have 6-pack abs. You said they wasn't making 6 figures. You see? So you go overseas thinking you're gonna get them 6 figures, and them damn 6 figures ain't hitting the same. Check. So you talking about lifestyle and all that shit, you ain't gonna
A
get that
lifestyle
lifestyle.
alignment is super important to me. And honestly, the salaries in France just don't match the life that I am currently living and will continue to live. I need someone that
Which means your ass is limited to the US. You can't go nowhere else but the US for dating purposes. Now, however, Jay Rello, Jay Rello, okay, was excoriated for saying that women in Kenya were mid and below mid. Y'all remember? Did y'all hear? Hey, Jay Rello was excoriated and plotted against for saying, do y'all remember that? But this American Keisha who went on over there. Again, I told y'all we ain't the same. I'm showing y'all we ain't the same. Y'all not gonna charge her and make her viral for being a monger and evil and all that shit. So what did she say about French men? Let's go.
Frenchmen aren't it. I moved to France in January and now recently moved back to the US, and here's why. I have two main goals. The second is finding my person. And Frenchmen aren't it. I moved to France in January and now recently moved back to the US, and here's why. I have two main goals. The second is finding my person. And Frenchmen aren't it. And let me give you a few reasons why. One, ambition matters to me. And men in the south of France, they really don't want to work, you know?
See, she making men a priority in France. She's making men a priority. She's making dating a priority. What did she really move to France for? Lifestyle? No, she went there for the men. She took all of her shit and moved to France. Why would it not be for the purpose of being with a different man? And what comes with that, it is experience a different culture. Ain't nobody saying that she's dating for the wrong purposes. Nobody's saying that. You think she went over there to plant a garden? Y'all really believe she went over there to wear French clothes? Y'all really believe she went over there to ride the horses in France? Do y'all really believe she went over there to see what side of the street they drive on? No, she went over there to see what the dating culture was like, and she came up with the conclusion to her experience that French men ain't ish. Now, to Mr. Mrs. point right there, which is 1000% true, he said it, the interesting word monger is only pertaining to men. It is only applied to men. Okay? But again, she can have that right to go over there for dating purposes, but you men can't do it. You can't even talk about dating overseas. No, don't do that. Because there's so much more to dating. Well, here's my thing. Why did she didn't mention nothing about eating spaghetti over there? Eating eggplant. Huh? Why she didn't mention about riding on a boat and, drinking the wine and, and all that other shit? She ain't talked about that. She went over there, she's talking about dating. But she quickly found out that the men in France are not checking for her.
They are not career focused at all, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that just does not work for me, and I can't.
So Keisha is overseas emasculating. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. She's overseas emasculating the men like she did in America. Okay, the talking point was, leave that American shit, when we talk about men, leave that American shit in America. Right? Keisha ain't doing that shit. Keisha went over to France to emasculate the men. Okay? Talking about what they ain't and what they, and all that. They ain't this and they ain't that. Stop. Yeah, she went over there to eat the croissants and biscuits. Hey, she wanna drink the tea over there. Y'all, boy, I'm telling you, man, y'all so damaged. You're so damaged and you don't understand why you're damaged. You don't even know how you got so damaged. You're not focused. The reality is people are going overseas for better dating options, man. Period. Now, the only time you don't go over there for the opposite sex is when your ass is married. Then, yeah, I can see you went over there for all this other shit. But the reality is, these people will project on us that we're weird for being predatory, right? Being creeps, being broke. But she said she had to move back to America and she want to blame it on dating. No, you ran out of money. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it
Reasons
is.
why. When ambition matters to me, and men in the south of France, they really don't want to work, you know? They are not career focused at all, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that just is not.
So that means that you need to start tricking and you're gonna have to start female tricking. Uh-oh. Sound like to me you're gonna have to do some tricking in order to get affection. And again, let's use these talking points. Them men over there don't like you. Ain't that what y'all say that? Ain't that what y'all say about us? Them women don't really like y'all. They just want y'all for y'all money. Huh? Check it? Can you check it? Do you got some check mix? Huh? How about that check mix sandwich? Y'all said the women overseas don't like us, but as you are explaining, it sounds like you're having a hard time, and it appears to us that the men in France don't like your ass. Check. And in a lot of these countries, they go to those men don't put up with their emasculation. Those men don't put up with their emasculation. They throw hands, and sometimes worse. Yeah, them dudes ain't finna put up with that. All that shaming and all that toxic masculinity. You need toxic masculinity. And you gonna look so damn out of place with that shit. Them dudes gonna look at you like, you know what? If you don't get out of my face, your ass gonna get swallowed. Yes, female tricking. Nobody wanna talk about female tricking, bro. Huh? Ain't that what that chick was doing in Jamaica? Was she not female tricking on the raft, telling him don't stick it all the way in, but he can play with the tip, right? Don't penetrate it, but you can play with it. You can play with it raw now. hey, 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 Keisha, you let her play with it raw now, huh? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, who over there telling them, hey, y'all need to wear condoms over there, huh? Make sure the Jamaican men wearing condoms. Don't bring them diseases back to America. Why y'all ain't got the same smoke, man? Why y'all not coochie policing? Huh? Check. No, y'all's excuse is, man, they've been traveling longer than we is. Man, them women be traveling, man. Man, them women know how to get around, man. Man, them women, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you niggas do. You give them credit for getting rawed overseas. Because again, raw means raw. Period. Okay? I don't care how you try to slice it. I don't care about she requested a damn plastic bag. Raw is still raw. Okay? And she tricked for a plastic bag. Okay? Now, hey, here's the thing. I'm not stopping her from getting raw. I'm not coochie policing. But what I am going to say is, y'all ain't got the same smoke like how you do for guys overseas. You're not out here being moral police. You're not out here telling them that they shouldn't be traveling for Jamaican slong. And you're damn sure not damn telling them they shouldn't get raw. You be like, oh man, he should have slaughtered her. He should have slaughtered her. Story Yunkin. Oh man. The Prince Zaddy ain't wanting her. No, man, he didn't want her. She thought she was gonna go to France and get on one of them yachts. And the dude's like, man, if you don't get your mustache with me, I don't wanna have nothing to do with you.
For I choose someone where I'm more ambitious than they are. Two, lifestyle alignment is super important to me. And honestly, the salaries in France just don't match the life that I am currently living and will continue to live. I need someone that
Oh, I gotta add this caveat to you, my girl. Now, I want you to consider this. Your lifestyle, no one can match your lifestyle in America, head ass, and no one can match your lifestyle, right? Uh, in France. Nobody. Is that not strange to you that no one can match your lifestyle? Even in the richest country in the world, they ain't got enough for you, right? They ain't got enough for you in America. Now you took your happy ass right over there to France, and you got that goddamn ravishing Rick Rude awakening. Hey, y'all remember that ravishing Rick Rude? Goddamn, uh, you got your neck broke over there. You feel me? Yeah, you got that ravishing Rick Rude neck breaker, and your ass got to move right back to America and get back in the damn toxic dating pool, which, by the way, got pee in it, like you said. Now you got to make the best out of it. Okay? So it's funny to me that nobody can fit your lifestyle. Let's go.
afford to live how I live now, and I don't believe in building a man. And French men, they know romance. There's no question about that. But if you want someone consistent, don't date a French man. At this stage of my life, I value stability, effort, consistency, someone I can relate.
Nobody is going to be consistent, and nobody will provide stability to you because no one can actually give you your lifestyle. Okay? So if American men couldn't do it, what is men gonna do for you when they're functioning on euros? And I think the medium income for those guys over there in France is about 30 to 40,000 euros, and not dollars. Okay, he's making far less than American men, which means if he's making 30 to 40,000 euros, he damn near making about $20,000 a year. Hell, shit, that ain't number some Taco Bell money. So you went all the way to France to try to date a man that, on average, is making the same amount of money as the dope and broke, dusty dudes that you reject in America. Ain't that about a funky? See? Yeah, man, y'all catching hell, man. It's scripting like a moon. Okay, who else we got on the docket? Let's see what you got to say, American Keisha. Let's go. What you got for us? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a signal issue. We got a signal issue.
Where I'm at.
Y'all hold on, man.
His birthday was 3 weeks later. That's a whole nother story. Okay, so I've seen other people like talk about their dating experiences in different countries and stuff. So I want to jump on here and share some of mine. So I'll share for the 4 countries that I've lived in. So the U.S., France, Egypt, and Turkey. So I'll start off with like the worst one, which is Turkey, where I'm currently living. And I don't know, I think I just have really high expectations for Turkey for some reason, even though most of my friends who have dated like Turkish guys have always had the worst experience. I've never met anyone who dated a Turkish guy and
Now, she just said that all her friends had the worst experience with Turkish guys. So this is applying to majority of the women that actually go overseas, right? Trying to date. She said her friend struggled with Turkish guys as well. Let's go,
And
man.
was like, yeah, like he's great expectations for Turkey for some reason. Even though most of my friends who have dated like Turkish guys have always had the worst experience. I've never met anyone who dated a
She said they have the worst experience. Damn, y'all went over there looking for a better man, but hell, one, ain't nobody saying that y'all dating, going overseas for the wrong reason. Two, you having horrible experiences when you go over there. Check.
Turkish guy and was like, yeah, like he's great. Like they always end up heartbroken. So when I first
Damn, you getting heartbroken overseas? You went way over there to get heartbroken. Think about it. Hell, at this point, again, here's another dumbass talking point y'all love to say to us, men. Is you. If you having problems with women over, you was a lame. If you're a lame overseas, you was a lame at home. Remember that? Well, damn. If you was garbage at home, you gonna be garbage overseas. And it sounds like to me, y'all are pure garbage. Not pure Bama, but you know, y'all are pure garbage, right? So, y'all getting your heart broken. You're having the worst experience with Turkish men. What else you think about dating abroad? Let's go.
got here to Turkey, I downloaded like the dating apps and stuff just to like fill out I don't know, just what the dating scene was around here, and just I don't know, see more of like the interactions I would have with like the guys here. So the first guy I started talking to, he was pretty chill, he's pretty cool. I felt like we got along nicely, but literally, like he texted me and he was like, oh, like it was like 9 o'clock at night. He was like, oh, why didn't you come over to my place? And it was like, no.
Damn, that sounds like Tyrone in America. Ain't that what Tyrone do from Tinder? Oh man, so listen, black men and I'm saying black men because y'all don't talk this shit about white men on Tinder, but we're gonna talk about us black men. When black men go and get on Tinder and go overseas, y'all call us weird and creepy. And y'all say we be talking to women that's underage. Y'all remember those talking points? So here we got this chick swiping on Tinder. She gets with a guy. He gets to talking about come over to his crib at 9 at night. That sounds like the same shit that you dealt with when you was in the States. Right? But guess what she's gonna do? Let's go.
The control type of thing. And I don't know, it just gave me like very like creepish vibes. Like
everybody's creepy to her. Everybody's creepy to her, bruh. Everybody's creepy to her. Oh man. Yeah, Surrey Ann Brooks. Yeah, I remember. Hey, she got some good content. I'm gonna start reacting to some of her shit too. She got some really good content. Yeah, I really like her content. She really be putting them women on blast. But listen at this, man. This woman called this dude creepy because he told her to come on over. Let alone she ain't thinking in terms this may be just their culture. It may just be normal in their culture. But the problem is it's not accepted in America. It might be accepted over there in Turkey. But again, we get the bad end of the stick, like we the ones creepy, and here she is going overseas getting the same type of creep. At some point, you just got to realize this is just male nature, and some of them don't want to deal with that.
the fact that he didn't want to meet in a public place at first, the fact he just wanted me to come over to his house and like I guess do things, of course. I don't know, I didn't feel good about it, and then he was very, very pushy on top of it, so it was already a dub.
Well, here's the thing though. Some of y'all are only good for a slow Tuesday. You gotta accept that fact. It's just like a lot of us gotta accept the fact that y'all see us as dope, broke, dusty, lame, creepy, predatory, right? We've accepted that's what you think of us. Now you got to accept that you're only good to be smashed overseas by foreign men, but you're not good enough to be in a relationship with. Because again, male nature says, I see this woman coming from America that make more money than me. She seems like she's a mouthy, loudmouth woman. So she's gonna want to be, my damn boss. So I'm not gonna allow this woman to boss me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pump and dump her, and then she ain't gonna hear from me no more. Check. It sounds like you're going through the same shit overseas. So that French culture, but Keisha is uneducated to realize she don't even do the research. Nope. No, she too busy getting degrees in basket weaving, bro. She don't want to do that type of extensive research. Nah, she too busy hating on us and trying to mimic us. But when she get overseas, she's quickly giving that ravishing Rick Rude neck breaker that she can't do what we could do because we are not the same. Keisha is the real creep sex tourist. Sound like it to me? You know, she want to play Miss Hard to Get, but she ain't about to get anything.
Second guy, he was pretty chill as well. We got along pretty good. We were texting for like a month, and I never met a person on a dating app and just like texted for a month without seeing each other, talking to each other, and nothing. Like, every morning he would like text me, "Good morning, like how's your day?" Like we would talk. Like I felt like I was in a whole relationship with him for this month and never met the guy. And then every time we were about to meet up or something, there was always something that came up. I would.
Cause you're ugly. He didn't want to meet your ass because you're ugly. He was just trying to be nice, you know, make you feel good, maybe try to help you build your self-esteem. But in reality, you ain't his type, okay? You look like a camel by the face, and, you know, camels are ugly. Okay? Let's go.
Take it that he's a bit insecure, maybe? I don't know.
Why did you go into the damn shaming language, calling him insecure because he didn't want to meet your ass? You sound like you desperate. Keisha, you sound like you're thirsty, my friend. Go get a damn Dos Equis. Okay? Go get a damn Dos Equis. Because you're looking thirsty, my friend. Okay? The man didn't want to deal with you. You get upset. You think you know your worth. You know your worth. You know your worth. You know what you deserve. And he said, no, baby, this ain't Tank. You don't deserve. Okay? You don't deserve my company. So I'm going to ghost your ass. All right? That's the reality of it. So what was your intentions of meeting him? Why was you so eager to meet this man? Was you trying to get the Sloan treatment? Did you want him to give you the ding-a-long-dong? You want him to love you long time? Sorry. He had told Craig and them he was going to kick it with them. He got to go. See you when you see you. Oh, man. Keisha. Listen. The man over there in Turkey said, I had told Craig and them I was going to kick it with them. Got to go. I got to see you when I see you. Oh, man, this is wild work, bro. I'm loving the fact that Keisha's struggling over there, man. She's struggling over there. She's struggling. She's struggling. She's struggling. Ooh, she's struggling. Trying to get her damn turkeys, man. That man said, nah, nigga. I had told Craig and them I was going to kick it with them. I got to go. See you when I see you.
But the fact that I was on his close friends list, like, just stuff like that, he would send me photos of him going to the gym. It was weird. Then the third guy, I met him in a club. He told me it was his birthday. I remember I was at his house, woke up in the morning, I was like, happy birthday. He was telling me, oh, it's not my birthday. I was like, what? Then why would you tell me it's your birthday? His birthday was 3 weeks later. That's a whole nother story. So I don't know.
Damn, you just skipped over that. You at his house, you woke up in the morning, and he said, hey, it's my birthday. Did you give him some of that slice hoe? that you give him that sliced whole. What y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? Hey, women in America say they can do what we can do, y'all. Bama saying we ain't the same. Okay? There is no equality of opportunity. Okay? You don't hold more value than we do. Okay? And the people overseas are telling you this shit. Bruh, this mother gonna try to just glaze over that like she didn't have sex with this man. Yes, you did. So she is a sex tourist. Okay? We gotta call this shit out, y'all. Y'all can't let these damn Keishas get away with going overseas, but then want to project on us like we the only ones that's a creep. No, she's a creep. And she was on Tinder swiping. Swiper don't swipe her. Swiper don't swipe her. Hmm? She was trying to get bounced on her tippy toes, bounced on her tippy toes, bounced on her tippy toes. See? She's a sex pat, okay? She's a serial dater. Check. She's trying to get bounced on her tippy toes in France, in Turkey, in Jamaica. They don't want to wear condoms. They want to get used. They want a bag to be used. And y'all telling us that y'all are the issues overseas. Well, you talk about Pookie, but what about Pookisha? What about Pookisha? Okay? She got the pink me raw. She got the little, hey, she talking about you pink thing. Yeah. Yeah, he want that experience from America. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna pump and dump her ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure did. Yeah, she got the little pink thing raw. She got that rosker, bro. She got the rosker. Not a roster, but a rosker. God damn, the hell? Exactly, we got to call it out. We going to call it out, bro. See, here's the thing. We got to reverse the engineering. See, they have engineered us to believe that the black man is the problem traveling overseas. No. We got to keep the same energy. If y'all going to give them credence and credit for being the first before us to travel, then we have to expose their intentions for travel. And it is pure projection when they get their ass on the Snapchat and they get on the TikTok and they get on YouTube and Facebook and they talk greasy about men going overseas for women in relationships. Because the reality is they getting their asses pumped and dumped overseas. They getting rawed on rafts. They getting ghosted. Okay? They getting rejected. Like Mutombo. So, we got to call it out for what it really is. Stop putting it on the men. She is a sex pat. She's a mongerer. A mongerette. No, she's not a mongerer. She's a mongerette. She's a mongerette head ass. Yeah. That's the problem. Black women are too soft on Keisha and refuse to call them out. No, they don't believe in accountability, man. Listen, they put condoms on accountability. Okay? That's right. They are protected from accountability. Accountability to black women is like STDs. Huh? You gotta put on a condom on the word accountability when you're dealing with a Keisha. So no, don't expect it from them. Check. She got the Rosker Meyer wiener. The Rosker Meyer Fire Wiener. Hey, what that dude said on that damn movie when Jim Carrey was talking about them two black boys. He said, hey Ted, I don't think that was his name. He said, Ted, them boys wieners bigger than them hot dogs on that grill. Hey, what's his name? Was it Dumb and Dumber? Nah, that wasn't the name of the movie with Jim Carrey. When he adopted them two black boys, and one of his relatives said, man, you sure them boys, them boys wieners bigger than them grill? Oh man, they out of your control, man. Golly, man. Yeah, Rosker Meyer wieners, man, on the wraps, man. When they was in Jamaica, they got the grill hot dogs. They go to France, they get the raw hot dogs. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the pink dogs. I mean, black men are too soft on quiche. Yeah, they too busy cherry picking on us. They too damn busy looking at us. Y'all see? Them chicks ain't gotta worry about going over there dressing a certain way and, wearing condoms and, going over there for men and even going over there paying for plan. See? Y'all can't convince me that woman that was on that rap didn't pay for play, man. Y'all can't get me to believe that, bro. She pulled off some letters, bro, for that. Checkmate. We got all the evidence to bring Passport Keisha's up on charges. Yeah, they be trying to charge us. Where's Nana at on this one? Where is Nana at on this one? Where's Kung Fu Panda and all them? Hey, where they at about the Keishas? Why they not trying to get them some charges? Why they not trying to alarm the American government to lock them up as soon as they get through customs coming back home? No, they want to do it to black men. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, Irene. Yeah, me, myself, Irene head ass. Yeah, man, the friends, they go over there, they all get ghosted. They all get overlooked. They're not considered. And then they get on TikTok and complain about it. The reality is this, y'all. We're not the same. Okay? We're just not. And I get it. I know that people like to say that men and women are equally important and all of that. No, the strongest indication is this. Let me show y'all something. Right? Even when the women come over here from overseas, and this is just an indictment on the women here to show you that the women here, let me put that caveat on there, that the women here are not as a value pick like the women overseas. If the women here or the women overseas was to come here, they would get a premium pick man over Akeisha. Check. If a woman come from overseas to visit, she would get a premium man over Akeisha. She would get married before Keisha would. Why? Because the software ain't the same. Okay? And damn sure the hardware ain't the same. Neither case is not the same. So all in all, it don't really matter where Keisha go on this alleged ball, earth, world. Oh man, she is not, and I mean she does not have no success. Guys, that's my monologue. If you guys want to come up here and finish the roast session, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come up. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Oh man, what a wild one, man. Last night was a classic stream because we went 5 hours, bro. That's the longest I ever did a stream on YouTube. I think the second unto that was like a 3 or 4 hour one. But 5 hours, man, and some change, legendary, bro. Legendary. And it was all constructive. That's effed up to pay 1,000 to fly across the world to find out you ain't ish. Yeah, I know that was a good punch, you know, to realize that you have guys on YouTube, American men, talking bad about your quality, and they have moved on with their life, going overseas, and then you say, well, I'm so angry, I'm gonna go overseas and I'm gonna show them that they missing out on me. And then you find out that no, it ain't just the American man that see you as a problem. The men overseas are now seeing you as a problem. And they don't want to deal with you. You know? So what's the talking point now? Who's the problem now? That's my question now. Who's really the problem? Is it the men that travel, or is it the women that travel? Right? Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If we were getting rejected like this, or we was sharing stories like this, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Y'all would be laughing until the damn cows come home. And that's a long time. Right? But y'all gave her a pass. Not y'all in the chat, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, on these social media networks, they giving her a pass. They'll start bypassing it and talking this obscure shit like, hey, the men over in America need to tighten up. Men in America need to get their ish together, and our women don't need to be going overseas. We need to level up, men. We got to take responsibility and be better men. That's what the conversation would be when y'all try to put the onus on them. But see, again, you put the condom on the word accountability with them, and you drop it all on us raw. Check. That's what happens. And I think a lot of men are just tired of it. They just say, you know, we're not going to argue with y'all about this shit. We're going to just simply move away gracefully. We're going to move with grace and fluidity, right? We're going to flow like water, and we ain't going to have no problems. But on the other hand, Keisha get upset when she see you in peace and tranquility, right? She don't want to see you smiling. She don't want to see you happy. And furthermore, the simping forces, they don't want to see your ass happy either. So you move about. You excited about your trip. You become excited or even more excited when you experience a great time. You post it on social media. And then guess what? Everybody got a pushback. Because why? You happy. You happy. But let them tell it. They living their best life going overseas getting rejected. Head ass. Huh? How you living your best life going overseas getting rejected? Help us understand that one. How that would work. Huh? Y'all done got y'all struggling so bad. It's like the Chris Rock clip when he said, can you pour me some drink or soda pop in my hand for 15 cents? Huh? That's how y'all doing out here in the dating market overseas. Y'all essentially saying, hey, can you give me a little bit of not even notoriety, but just a little bit of attention for 15 cents? Can you pour it in my hand for 15 cents? And they like, nope. Can't do it. Because I had told Craig and them I was going to kick it with them. Gotta go. See you when I see you. And your ass get ghosted. Huh? That's what it really boiled down to. So, hey man, y'all guys want to come up, holler at your boy. In the meantime, hey man, hit the like button, man, if you ain't did that yet. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't did that yet, you need to hit that like button, bro. And subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when I come on, bro. Hey, yo, all you got to do is hit that notification bell and hit the word all. Okay, it's right there on the side, the little arrow down. Hey, hit the word all that lets you know exactly when I get on this thing. Definitely appreciate y'all and y'all interaction, bro. Appreciate it. What else y'all got for us, man? Before I land, you know, do I need to land the plane or y'all finished? Y'all done? Y'all think we've exhausted the talking point? Do I need to land the plane? Y'all want to come up? American women are struggling overseas, man, to get a quality man. Hey, listen, they are really struggling overseas, man. In the meantime, Cortez said, wait, okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and
wonder where you're.
we're going to try to find something else real quick. Let's see if I'm tripping. Let's see if I'm tripping. Let's see. Hold on. Let's pick her.
3 reasons why I don't recommend dating as a foreigner in Paris. My
Oh, in Paris?
name's Tiana. I'm an American who's been living in Paris since 2019, and I've had my fair share of dates here. So I've learned a thing or two about dating.
Okay.
Number 1, the second that they find out that you're a tourist or you're not from
Uh-oh.
here, they immediately think you're not staying and they don't take you seriously.
Sound like
Number 2, everyone here is either already in a relationship or in a situationship. No one here is actually single. Number 3, it's hard to be funny in a foreign language, so if you're not strong in French or it's not your first language, sometimes the humor doesn't transfer over well when flirting and it can be a bit awkward.
Woman, you sound like you're making a bunch of excuses already, bro. So they projecting the underage thing too? Uh-oh. Yeah, we already know. There's documentaries on that. They getting them young boys and women from Europe going down into Africa and getting them young boys, and they also going down there in Jamaica. Shout out to Carlos for exposing this. Yeah, shout out to Carlos Red. Yeah, we gotta definitely keep putting these streams out here, man, because we the ones that's always been the butt of the joke.
Follow me for more tips. 3 reasons why I don't recommend dating as a foreigner in Paris. My name's Tiana. I'm an American who's been living in Paris since 2019, and I've had my fair share of dates here, so I've learned a thing or two about dating. Number 1, the second that they find out that you're a tourist or you're not from here, they immediately think you're not staying and they don't take you seriously. Number 2, everyone here is either already in a relationship or in a situationship. No one here is actually single. Number 3, it's hard to be funny in a foreign language, so if you're not strong in French or it's not your first language, sometimes the humor doesn't transfer over well when flirting and it can be a bit awkward. Follow me for more tips. 3 reasons.
That same thing could apply to men overseas, but I don't see men having these 3 tips for why you should not date overseas. I don't see that. You know? Let's listen to another one. Let's see what we got here. What we got here? What you got?
I had the most interesting conversation with a girl that I met in Nicaragua. To set the scene, we are on a chicken bus heading to hike and sandboard down an active volcano, and also we're the only Black people on this excursion, so we linked up naturally and like, are we doing this together? We're like, absolutely. So we're talking, we're shooting the shit, we're getting to know each other, and I come to learn to discover she has traveled to 42 countries, all of them by herself, and she's also like 32, like very young, in her
She's not
early
very
30s.
young.
And she brought up the conversation because I'm telling her, you know, I'm just now getting into traveling. This is my 15th country, and I've done most of it solo. And one of her questions that we got into is like, so how has dating been for you since you started?
So they going over there for dating, bruh. We just made that point. They're going over there for dating, bruh. Why do we get pushback for that, bruh? Why do black men get pushback for going overseas to specifically dating? Why y'all automatically going to saying he's a mongerer? Why y'all automatically going to this? You know, you should never prioritize women for the reason for why you're traveling overseas. Why do people do that? This woman clearly no, they don't want to address it because they too busy shame, blaming, explaining to Keisha why we traveling overseas.
Traveling, have you noticed like a difference? And I just said, no way you're bringing this up right now. Like, no way you're bringing this up. I talk about this so much on my platform that I have noticed I get treated a lot more differently now with these men now that I have accrued as much travel experience as I have. And I'll never forget, and I'm also like learning to speak Spanish, and I had a guy who was straight up rude to my face about that too, which he tried to circle back literally a couple days ago, but that's neither here nor there. So we get to talking, and like obviously, like, yeah, dating as a black woman's already hell, but God forbid you gain worldly experience. She essentially is like confirming everything I have been experiencing, and she's like, yeah, dating's gonna be hell for you now that unfortunately you've seen the world. Like, she's saying like it's a double-edged sword, like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you're don't. She's experienced the same thing to guys saying she has credit card debt, or she must have a sugar daddy, or somebody's funding the trip, or she doesn't have a job but she's like broke and that's how she's able to stay gone and have the time off, when meanwhile she's like, I have a remote job, I can work anywhere, and I have unlimited time off, which I also have. So like, we can't have nice things apparently, I don't know. She goes on to say her current boyfriend that she has now, he loves that she's worldly traveled. He has told her straight up, like, I'm a homebody, you keep doing your thing, keep going to see the world, and she has not stopped. Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder for you to find like an equally yoked partner because they're going to hate you.
What up, mister? What you got for us, bro, from what you heard and so far today? What's good with you, bro?
What's happening? First off, just a heads up, I don't know how long I can stay. I'm trying to get this tire fixed. They about to pull me in the shop. But anyway, yeah, like I said in the comment before, wherever you go, there you are. She was trying to do the same games in the Matrix, or trying to do the same games overseas as she did in the Matrix, and she come to find out they don't play that. And she's forever alone.
Yeah, this last chick I just played, she had mentioned that the foreign guy was okay with her friend traveling all over the place, and he had recommended that she continue to do that. It sounds like to me that she's settling for him being a sugar baby.
That's the case most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Especially when they're traveling outside of Europe. Because, hey, 80% of the world, people don't make $50,000 a year. They make less than that.
Wow.
So, it's a sugar baby scenario is damn near inevitable for them traveling overseas and trying to date. Like you said, we are not the same.
So so why do you think that they relax their standards when they go overseas? I mean, are they? What do you think it is?
Good question. It really doesn't make any sense. So I don't even know how to answer that. It's not based in logic. Your standards are already too high over here, and then you go over there and relax them a little bit, and they're still too high, what did you expect to happen? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's cope. I think they're just coping with the difficulties of dating abroad. Some of them have to be forced into that. Like you mentioned to me before on the side about the experiences of a lot of those women in Thailand that you had saw, and how a lot of them, for the most part, the majority of the visit, a lot of them were just by themselves. You know, they didn't get no action. So that situation or experience will actually force them to cope, which is they got to relax their standards. You know, you don't really have a choice because, again, like I started this stream off, man, black men are way more valuable than black women overseas. You know, and that's just the reality. I don't care what they try to conjure up as far as what they think about us, but we hold way more value overseas, man.
It's a fact. It's a straight up fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really not that hard to date overseas though, because you know I want to go back to that point. It's really not hard to date overseas. You just have to be worth a damn in the first place for you to date successfully.
So you don't have any caveats on what you just said? Or let me ask you this: who do you think that is? Who is it easy for?
Normal people.
So
People
you
with
think it's easy
people.
for normal women to get easy dates over there? You think it's easy for them?
Yeah. If
And
you
that's
have a
interesting.
basic level of social skills, you should be fine. But it's a lot of them just really don't realize how toxic they are and how much arrested development they have.
Uh-huh. So you think a normal woman, it would be easy for her to date like how men would overseas?
Yeah,
Considering, you know, we'll be talking about American women, right?
yeah.
Okay,
American women.
so if they go over there and they have the social skills and they have, you know, of course, they probably more than likely making more money than a man overseas. You think that they will take advantage of her or anything like that? You think they just have like a normal relationship?
I think they'll have the same struggles we have going overseas. It's not going to be like all sunshine and rainbows with every
Right.
interaction. You're going to have some duds along the way, but generally speaking, I think if you're a normal person with, some decent social skills and you don't have crazy expectations, then you should be fine. It'll take a little bit of getting used to, but you'd be fine. The problem is these these women over here talking crazy about dating overseas are not normal.
But that's the majority, though. I mean, the minority of normal women are already in relationships here, though. I don't think they going overseas. I think they're more so being picked up
That's
already over here.
that's exactly the point right there, what you just said.
Yeah.
Normal women,
Mm-hmm.
shit. Men will bend over backwards to try to get a decent woman. So if you're a normal, decent woman, it's not going to be hard for a man to recognize that and, try to make something happen with you.
Mm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I can see your point on that as far as, if the circumstances produce itself and she being a normal woman, she go overseas, that man recognize that, then yeah, there would definitely be some interest in there. But I think she would, to your point, will probably maybe face some of the, the hiccups, like, hey, I'm only dealing with this woman because I want to try to get a green card. You know, she gonna have to deal with that. Some of
Mm-hmm.
us do that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, some
so
of
yeah,
us
you
do
make a very
too.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I agree with you on that.
Because we go overseas, people, a lot of something I learned while overseas, especially in Asia, when people see that blue passport and know you're from America, they assume all Americans are rich.
True.
Now, we know that that's not the case. We know that's not true, but they don't know that's not true. But that's what they think. So automatically, that's going to attract a certain amount of scammers mixed in with the people that do have good intentions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then not only that, to your point, man, I showed the the homelessness in America. She couldn't believe it. I said, why would I
Yeah.
lie on my own country? You know, everybody there is not rich. Now, if I tell you that a person work at a restaurant or a certain food chain or McDonald's, whatever, in America, yeah, we both agree they both make uh, in the American McDonald's they make more money than the one in Brazil. But when we talk about the inflation or the economy of that said country, it still averages out the same. You know, it could
Mm-hmm.
be a good job in a rural area. You know, but if you take that job in the city there, they're gonna probably make $25 an hour. But hell, the damn cost of living in that big ass city like New York, shit, that $25 an hour ain't
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Not at all.
So you know, they're in poverty essentially. You know, and I had to explain it to her, and she was like, "Oh, that makes sense." I'm like, "Yeah." So you see me
Mm-hmm.
traveling over here, yeah, I had to bust my ass to get over here for that. You know.
Yep. And in most cases, because they always say, like, why do you keep going to all these so-called third world countries? Well, your money goes further. I could stay in Thailand for a month on this amount of money. But if I go to Italy, for example, that's only going to last me maybe a week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hell, Dominican Republic here, you can blow 1,000 there too. You know what I mean? I know you can blow 1,000 in Brazil and Colombia if you ain't careful. If you in those certain activities, of course. But you'll get caught up in the fact that things seem to be cheaper, but that's gonna kind of make you want to spend more money because you can get it for cheap.
Yep. That's how capitalism works.
Yeah, but
So yeah,
you know,
if I
yeah,
if I had to work all this time and all these hours and doing all this work, I want to go somewhere where my money's going to go the furthest. So I got to have a
hmm
good time for a long time.
hmm yeah. Speaking of that, I'm really looking forward to that we almost out of the month of October, man. It's that time is speeding on up, man, and uh,
Yep.
man, I'm seeing more and more Asian, man. You know, of course, I've been looking for more Asian activity on these timelines and stuff, but
Yep.
yeah, man, that thing is getting pretty deep, man.
Yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, I mean, you already know. There's people are very nice over there. And you ain't even been there yet, and you can already feel the energy, like how much better they treat you than the average woman does here in America. But
Absolutely.
that's because they value women, or they value men over there.
Yeah. If people got on this notion that they're faking, they're not being genuine, Well, I tell you what though, boy, they sure know how to act better, you know. And so, even if it is an act, it made me feel good, you know, better than I would have felt here.
Yeah, and that's a common point they try to say. Like they're only
Yeah,
treating you like that, they're just acting. But that's how they treat their own men.
exactly. Yeah, it's the only difference is he's a local and you're a foreigner, but the behavior from the woman is the same.
Yep.
That's what they don't get. But see, to the point of what we're talking about is that most of these women that are traveling are not normal women. I would say 95% of them are not normal. You know, you may have
Yeah.
that 5% that may have a successful relationship. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but the overwhelming majority of these women are having bad experiences and they're going over there by themselves. You know, or they remaining to be by themselves because those men over there don't see the value in them. But to maybe have a quick little fling and then then leave them.
Yep. Yeah, and in my experience, as far as dating goes, I think I've met one or two American women overseas that actually didn't have a problem dating. It was one or two. I remember one of
Mm-hmm.
them was my neighbor the first time I went to Thailand, and she was actually real cool. I actually hung out with her a few times while I was over there, not trying to do anything, but she was just cool and she was my neighbor and I saw her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually went on to Italy after that and started dating over there, and she was doing perfectly fine. She didn't have none of these crazy ass stories like we're hearing in these videos of these women now today.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
because she's normal.
That's gonna flood the air.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like I lost you. You went quiet. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if it's me. Hmm. Looks like I'm still on. Can y'all still hear us in the chat? Hmm. Looks like you hit a dead zone. Well, in the meantime, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but uh-oh.
Oh man, I had a bad blooper, man. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Nah, it was me. It was me. It was me. Okay. Yeah, man. That's the struggle streaming we got going on, but good. Yeah. This thing be freezing up, but yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Um, if you want to come back up, Mister, you want to. It's all good. There he is. I think he's back. There he is. All right, bro, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
we back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah. This damn thing froze up on me.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, being out here on these highways, driving through goddamn Missouri, little outside of really northwest of St. Louis, on my way back to Alabama.
Hmm.
Gotta be home to watch my son on his senior night. He said, "Yeah, Dad, I want you there." So we had to we gotta make some concessions to get there, man. You know,
I heard
watch
that.
him watch him play his last regular season at home. You know, so this be my
Cool,
third game
cool.
this year watching.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
Yeah, and I'm
forgot
out.
where we left up at.
Uh,
I can't remember. I was
I
about to
remember I
say
was
something.
talking about my neighbor in Thailand, and
Mm-hmm.
she went over to Italy and was dating, and she have no problems because she's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But most of these women, especially from America, are not normal. Maybe they're normal for America because the culture here is messed up, but they're not normal elsewhere.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely see a hard time going over there because those men are not gonna put up with that. As long as a normal woman here understands the role of the man and she's able to adapt to the culture that she's going in, then she should have no problems. But the problem is when they try to flex that Americanism or feminism on those men overseas, um, that's going to become a major conflict So a lot of those men are not going to go for that. Maybe some you may
Nope.
find them, but those women, are not going to be attracted to those men that will put up with that. Even if it is overseas. But I highly doubt that any of those men, even the beta males over there, is going to go for that shit, bro.
Yep. And a normal woman wouldn't do that. She wouldn't try to flex her American passport on foreign guys,
Hmm.
because a normal woman is not in competition with a man in the first place.
In the first place.
So
No,
she wouldn't even have those problems.
no. They gonna have they think they go overseas, they got the same amount of rights, and they should be able to be accepted, over
Yeah.
there, and they find out the hard way that no, this ain't the place to be doing that, my girl.
Yeah, that's funny, because it's funny you mentioned that, because a lot of them go over there thinking that the American rights are, I don't know the
Transferable.
word. Yeah, transferable over there. Like they think they still have freedom of speech over there. You ain't got freedom of speech over there. You say the wrong
Yeah,
thing, they'll throw your ass in jail.
sure will.
And ain't
Or
nobody
they
coming to bail you out either.
or beat your ass. But it's one of the two.
Or that
Something
too.
gonna happen. Yeah.
Yep. Gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker.
Yeah. And not only that, you ain't gonna take your ass over there. I'm sorry about this, liberals, but you're not gonna take your ass over there and wave no damn American flag over there either. You ain't gonna just go over there and just create no issues or get involved with their political shit because you have a certain stance over here and they allow you to get away with it over here. But you can't take that shit over there, man. You may come
Nope.
up missing.
You ever heard that story of that Keisha from Houston? She went over to Dubai and
Yeah, her
they
mom.
they threw
Yeah.
yeah, they threw her in jail just for raising her voice at a man.
Woo. Mm-hmm. Then the mom tried to push back like that was petty. No, 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 no. Y'all ain't got no damn training around here. So y'all
Yep.
once was like that before. Now they done took the damn the muzzler off of you because they used to put the muzzler on you. Some of y'all big mouths, some of these folks that run their mouth the way they did back in the damn 20s and 30s, them folks would have put a muzzler on their ass, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they let these people get out of hand, and this is the result we see. Out of control women thinking that they can boss and run men, and they go over there, they fuck around and find out overseas.
Yep. This is just an example of what they always used to talk about when we were growing up. People who never got a proper ass whooping when they were a kid. This
Mm-hmm.
is how they turn out when they become adults.
Yeah, he said a proper one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that stung for a long time. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm talking about straighten you out. You'll be a new youngin' when you get finished with. And but now some of them people ain't had that treatment, man. That's why they go over there and they find out that now everybody ain't gonna put up with them shenanigans, man.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. Nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah. And I was actually sitting here thinking that it was your video because we're talking about this, but actually, right before you went live, I was watching another channel, and they just
Mm-hmm.
happened to be talking about Keisha going to these nail salons and getting their nails done, and then trying to run out on the bill
Mm.
before they collect the money. And this one place, they locked her ass in there with they had the gates that come down from the ceiling,
Oh, oh
and
man.
locked her ass up in there till the police showed up.
That's what your ass get, bitch. Independent, stealing from
Yep.
them people.
Yep. But then you know what she did after that?
What is that?
I couldn't even believe it. She went to the bathroom in the salon and she took all the money out of her pocket and flushed it down the toilet just so that she
No,
wouldn't
man.
pay. I'm like,
What an idiot.
that's a new level of scumbag right there. I ain't never seen that before.
Damn. I ain't been flush my damn money down the toilet. I mean, I may blow it on some stupid shit, but purposely just flush it down the toilet, ain't no way I'm gonna do that.
Hell no. And it wasn't like it was just like $1 or $2. It was $450.
Yeah, that's beyond crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So the Thai men, so you saying they were dating black women over there?
Nope. Because first of all, they don't really like black women like that to begin with. They love white women.
Mm.
And it's not just Thai men, but from what I've experienced, most Asian men want white women. That's their number one.
Mm-hmm. So who was really checking for those few black women? Like they was getting like men from Africa, or because I know it's a diverse group of people that actually go to Thailand. Were they like getting like men from Europe and stuff like that?
Not the black women, the white women that I saw over there, yeah. They got men from Europe. But they were struggling too. But Keisha though, nobody really. Except for men who didn't know any better, like myself at one point in time.
Mm.
But hey, that didn't go past that didn't go too far anyway. And I ended up dating an African woman after that.
Damn.
And that was what changed my perspective. Right then and there. But yeah,
Man.
Keisha's forever alone overseas. Like I said, if they did have a man, it was somebody that they brought with them from the States. Like they were traveling over there with them. That's the only time I seen them with a man.
Damn. So they basically got to bring their toys with them when they come overseas. Is that what you recommend?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn. I couldn't imagine doing that. Going overseas, you striking out every time you attempt to get with somebody. And then you gotta get on the internet just to get yourself off, man. Wow.
Yep. That is sad. I don't even know how to describe it. Sad is not even the word. It's beyond that.
Shit.
To go all that way and just get rejected left and right, and you paid for it. And then now you really got to start looking at yourself in the mirror and start acknowledging what's wrong with you. Damn.
So let
that's
me
a tough
ask
pill
you
to
this:
swallow.
you surf on the internet pretty good. What's the female term for incel?
Femcel.
A what?
Femcel.
A simcel.
No, femcel, like feminine. Femcel.
A femcel. So they go overseas to become femcels.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Damn, so they femcels overseas?
Yep. And I haven't even thought about that word until you just asked that question. But yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Man. Yeah, because I only hear about misogyny, never misandry. I always hear about incel, but never femcel. Like, what's going on, man? Like, they really got it out for us, man. They love targeting us.
Yep, all this negative language, it only applies to men, not women. Ain't that some shit? But women are mongering too. Women are incels too.
Femcels.
Femcells.
All right, ladies, y'all
Yep.
have become femcels overseas.
Yep.
Nobody's
Now,
dating you.
now, what's the female version of J Rello?
K-Rello. No, K-Rella. K-Rella.
K Rella.
Yeah, because you know the O is masculino and the A is the feminina.
Yep. There's
So you got
plenty of them.
K-Rella. K-Rella. In
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese, they'll say Hela or Ella. Well, the
Yeah.
R is the H. It's an H sound. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Damn.
and first one that comes to mind when we say that, I'm thinking of that chick that was in Thailand who went broke and have nowhere to go, and the Thai store owner decided to help her out and gave her a place to stay and a job. He paid her under the table, and she went back and smashed that lady's windows up with a skateboard.
Wow. So hey, let me ask you. So she came before J Rello, didn't she? Right? Didn't that story come out before
She
he
damn
became viral?
it damn sure did.
So
Yep.
basically, J Rello copied the fuck.
Yeah, basically copied her.
Oh man, that's wild, man. Well, the internet is a beast, man. It's undefeated, man. Undefeated. But that's sad. She bust them people window and they trying to help her get some money to get back home.
Yep. She literally bit the hand that fed her.
Did anybody say why she did that?
Um, I think she said herself she thought that they cheated her out of something,
Mm-hmm.
and then like they had a disagreement about it, and then they said, "Well, hey, you just gonna have to get up out of here." And she's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna take these windows with me when I do."
I think Cortez made an interesting point right here, and he said, "Yep," and the people swept it under the rug. I mean, it was a miniature viral moment, but then that shit went away like maybe a day and a half. I ain't hear no more after that shit. So yeah, you right on that.
Yep.
Also, passport bureaus were giving the Thailand Keisha money. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part. Yeah, they did. Oh, it looks like they're about to pull me in now. Let me go mute for a second.
All right. Yeah, that's amazing. You know, those will be the very ones that'll be out here talking about Keisha, but then turn around and give her some money to save her.
Yep.
That's wild work, man.
And she ended up making them all look foolish.
And she was a stud, so she didn't like the niggas that was giving her money.
Yep.
Ain't that about a funky bitch? Wow.
Went over there looking like Cisco's little brother.
Like I said, why she did that, but it was something small. Yeah. It's not out of the realm of possibilities because hell, she turns her back on black men for some small shit. You know?
Yep. She'll do that to her own race. Shit. Just imagine what she'll do to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had literally brothers dying to give our rights or have rights for the whole of us And how them women paid us in return was separated from us and said they're independent of us and don't need us. That's a hell of
Ain't
a
that
damn
a
price.
funky bit?
A big one. Yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep.
Yep, they
But so,
pulling me in right now too. But we good. We all right for the moment.
all right. Yeah, man, we just sitting out here riding in the wee hours of the night.
Yep, it ain't dark over here yet. I just came
You,
from California. I'm in Arizona now.
oh man, Arizona. Shout out to Arizona.
Yeah, I like it out here.
It's been a minute
And
since I've been out there.
it ain't blazing hot over here anymore.
Okay.
It's a nice little 68 degrees all day.
Shit, that's perfect. So damn, Keisha was out there getting stranded, getting locked up.
Getting
Me,
ghosted,
getting ghosted, getting rawed up,
pumped and pumped
pumped and
and dumped.
dumped. And y'all want to focus, specifically on our behavior, policing us? Please. What was the big YouTubers
Yeah,
on that?
yeah. If we decided to focus on what Keisha's doing over there, it's gonna be a way worse story than what they telling about us.
But mister, you gotta expect it to be worse though, right? Because we know that women are the most vulnerable creatures between the male and the female. And so she's more susceptible to bad encounters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine what all stories are out there that's been swept up under the rug.
Yeah, yeah. You're right about that, cause yeah, anything we do, it's front page news.
Yeah.
But men protect women so much that women go out here and do some straight foul shit, and men will still sweep it under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Not just men, but society in general will sweep it under the rug.
But you know what this tells me, just us discussing that point, is that the adult out of the two is the man. And the kid is the
Mm-hmm.
woman. Because a kid is always giving excuses, or somebody's making excuses for them. And you're not supposed to hold a kid accountable because the kid don't know any better. So therefore, somebody has to explain it away and give it excuses like, it's an age thing and they just got life ahead of them and they got to grow up. And that's how they treat women.
Yep. There is that saying, which makes a whole lot of sense. They say women want the power of a man with the privilege of a woman and the accountability of a child.
Woo!
Something like that.
That's accurate as hell.
It is extremely accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real accurate. The accountability of a kid, the treatment of a woman, and the power of a man. Wow. Yeah, that's real accurate. So, with that being the case, uh, if you want the power of a man, you're gonna go. You have to go into these countries and take them over. But we all know she don't have that ability.
Nope. And even if she did, she still don't want the responsibility of having that power.
Mm-mm.
She just wants to have it and be unchecked.
Unchecked.
Who gonna check me, boo? Ain't that what they say?
Mm-hmm. Shit, to them, nobody. Nobody should. I mean, because if you do, you hate your mama, you hate your sister, you hate your auntie. You know, toxic masculinity. You're a narcissist. You're a male chauvinist. Little D energy. Yeah, all this shaming language just to
Hmm.
keep from being accountable, man.
Yep. I'm about to dress up as accountability for Halloween. My Halloween costume.
That'd be
'Cause
good.
that's scary.
Yeah, that'd be real good. Yeah, that scare them boy half to death. And then try to flip it on us. No, y'all the ones that kind of own it, own it. You need to own it. You need to own it up. Be a man. Own it.
Hmm.
Motherfucker, I hold you to that same shit your ass and get to talking all this I made you do it type shit. But then ask her stupid ass, hey, are you perfect? No, nobody's perfect. Well, bitch, I'm telling you about your imperfections. You ain't acknowledging them.
Hmm. Oh, nobody's perfect. But then, what do you rate yourself from 1 to 10? 10.
Uh,
Well, 10 is perfect. Oh, hold on. They got to talk to the
all right,
shop people.
all right. That's a great point. I mean, they're talking ain't nobody perfect, then get themselves a rating of a 10. You know, boy. But all of this is being said because it's the type of this is the mindset that they have when they go overseas. You know, that's the mindset. Privileged, entitled, not recognizing they had it best when they was in America, but they screwed it up. And now they want to go to a lesser country as far as expectations and as far as, you know, the financial earnings of a man. They go to that country, and those men are not going to give them not nearly what we've given them. And they happily accept the little bit they give, you know. Oh, y'all thought that y'all was all that? Oh, y'all thought that was all? I ain't done. He's all. Keisha also got beat up in Thailand. Oh man, wow. Keisha got beat up in Thailand, man. You know, I thought she was a better citizen than us. I thought that, you know, the travel stuff didn't
All right, we
become
good.
toxic. Yeah, the travel stuff didn't become toxic until black men started traveling in mass. But she over there in Thailand getting beat up. Damn.
That's
Uh,
wild.
yeah, that is wild. And the so-called travel space slash red pill swept it under the rug to the point where I can't even find the video.
Damn.
But they made sure they highlighted goddamn Richie Mack getting slammed in Thailand. They made sure they got out.
He
They
got
made sure that shit.
hoisted
Yeah,
up.
you get hoisted. What you said in New York, it was he got hoisted
He got hoisted in midair.
in midair. Oh man, damn, bro, he got dumped harder than a motherfucker though. I said, damn, bro, how you let him scoop you up like that, nigga? You
Man,
ain't
you
drop
gotta
your weight on him.
sprawl. You gotta
Yeah,
drop
he
your
ain't drop.
hips and
Yeah, he
sprawl.
ain't dropped that motherfucker goddamn weight on his ass. Jeez. Boy, he scooped his ass up like a goddamn, like a scoop of ice cream, goddamn, and dumped his ass in the pot, goddamn. Shit. Like, he slammed him in the chairs, though.
Yep.
He said the video is
No,
on
he
YouTube
stemmed
if you
in
can't find it.
into the motorcycles.
Into them, oh, man, I know that shit hurt. I
Yep,
bet that
knocked them
hurt.
all over. Yeah, I think that was the guy that I think Real Deal mentioned him yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Yum.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was that dude.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, he did mention him, and yeah, they had been beefing for a while, huh?
Apparently, I don't know the full story. I just remember when that happened.
Jeez,
And
man.
yeah, I remember Richie Mack came in the comments when he posted about it, and we were all just joking on him. He is all good with it, but it was just funny though. They're like, "Damn, man, you're like 57 years old. You out here fighting with the YNs?"
Oh, dude, younger.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he was.
younger.
Oh
He,
man. Uh oh. How was that? Yeah, that ain't right. Oh, so you say he was joking about it?
yeah, yep.
That's
So yeah, like
crazy.
he wasn't like all crazy about it, and he said himself, "Yeah, I'm too old to be doing shit like that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do," which I agree with. No matter how old you are, somebody's straight harassing you like that, pulling up on you, you know, you get to a point where you gotta punch somebody in the chin.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. At 57, I mean I'm 46 now, but I couldn't imagine getting my ass slammed at 47. At 57, bro. I know that shit hurt, bro. I mean it
Yep.
hurt me now, you know what I mean? But that damn ground ain't gentle to your ass at 57, bro. Your ass is brittle, and you will break, goddamn.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta start moving different when you get older, for
Hmm.
sure.
But again, it they highlighted. They made sure they highlighted and mother and joked on his ass, but they ain't said nothing about Keisha. I bet them damn simps was out there and goddamn up in Thailand waiting to save her.
Yep. Probably made excuses for her.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about man, they just man, you know what I'm saying? She's still a female, man. She's still a female, man.
A female that busted out all them windows? Nah.
Always making an excuse, man.
I don't see how to justify that.
No. Cause you're a female don't give you the right to bust out somebody's shit, man.
Nope.
But that's her behavior in America though. She busts out dudes' windows when they break up with her or cheat on her.
Yeah. And she gets away with it in America too.
Yep. As soon
Because
as
even
that
in
dude,
America, when that happens, a dude, he don't even press charges. That's what
he don't
really
press
gets me.
he don't press charge, and if he touch a damn a strand of hair on her head, they ready to lock his ass up, and then the sympathy forces want to jump him.
Yep. And won't hesitate.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you guys, dudes got to start pressing charges out here.
Said she went over there trying to wild out on a Thai woman, and they whooped her on camera.
As
Said them
they
bad
should.
Portuguese are the real Pookies. Yep, they the real Pookies. Pukia. Let's see, these ninjas talk more about a dude throwing dollars in the club in Colombia than they do about women who commit heinous crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they're not gonna talk about them.
Yep. How long did you hear about that chick that went to Jamaica and came back with the HI Bizzle?
Oh man.
You remember that one?
Tell me about it.
It was this white woman. She went down there to Jamaica to get some BBC action, and she went raw dog.
Oh.
She went Monday Night Raw. She went Eddie Murphy Raw, and she came back to the States and start coughing real bad and just got real sick. She went and got tested and said, "Hey, you got the HIV."
Hey, she started coughing real bad.
Yep, just like in just like in just like in Straight Outta Compton,
Oh,
when Easy got sick, he's like, on some head ass.
like, nigga, we're like, what's wrong with you, man? You sick, man? That motherfucker
It's like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
pull off a Rello on their ass, bro. Golly. Yeah, the white woman admitted it was her fault. Keisha blamed Jermaine. She blamed Jermaine for the HIV. Oh no! You talking about she blamed a Jermaine for getting jumped or getting beat up on camera? What the dag nabbit? How would she blame Jermaine? Hell, Jermaine, what was he supposed to do? Put on his cape and stop her from getting beat up?
I guess so.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, some of these people need to be put on the island on their own, bro. Like, when you start seeing this delusion and stupidity, bro, they need to be cast to an island, bro. I mean, Keisha blamed Jermaine when they get the cough. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, they're gonna blame Jermaine for everything, dog.
It's actually impressive at some point, just how they find a way to blame somebody else for what they did.
Yeah, and they was a willing participant. You know, you should
Yep.
know there's a possibility when you take that risk. So don't blame the other party like it was damn self. It's crazy. He said there's more. What? Damn. Yeah, we out here. Man. Yeah, we ain't get none of this tea on the internet, bruh. Yeah, we ain't get no tea on these 304 Keishas, man. Out here getting that Louisville slugger put to them walls, man, and raw dogged, and then they want to blame on Jermaine.
Raw dogged and dogged out.
Dang. Straight up doormat. But then talking about something, I know my worth, I know my worth, I know my worth, I know what I deserve. Well,
Apparently you don't.
yeah. Or you think you deserve the HIV Vizzle. You deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do. I don't know. But she went over there and got clapped up. Dang.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty tough, man. That's
Well,
pretty tough.
at least she enjoyed herself.
Yeah, for that temporary 30 seconds, 30 minutes. Cortez said, did you see the Keisha that was sexually harassing Jamaican men on the beach? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw her talking about he ain't eating it out and all that. You talking about that light-skinned chick. Yeah, they showing that.
I did not
You know
see that
what?
one.
Oh, man. Bro, let me see if I can damn play that. Let me see if it still got it, man.
Damn. They might have scrubbed
Yeah.
it.
I hope they didn't. Let me see. Black woman harassed. Hold on. Let's see if they Got it. See if that motherfucker pull up. Let's see if it'll pull up. She told that mug, if you ain't eating this coochie, yeah, they be showing out overseas, man. They be definitely showing out. See, I probably gotta stroll down quite often. I mean, quite a bit, because it was like maybe a couple of years ago. Um, yeah, that was some crazy work, man. I mean, you had a couple people, premiering it, but man, I don't think no brothers can get away with that though.
I don't see how. Hmm.
Yeah, she was snapped. I might put the wrong thing in too. Let me see. Um, hold on. I already know that thing gonna pull up. Man, if that thing pull up, it's gonna be straight. Hold on. Go down. It's gotta come up. Somebody. Hold on. What the fuck?
Hey, David.
What are you gonna say? Hey, go on, people.
So handsome.
What the fuck? Whoa! I ain't mean to pull this one up. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, David.
What are you gonna say? Hey, go on, people.
So handsome. Oh, you're not gonna say nothing? Now you quiet.
Look at that.
What are you gonna say? Hey, go on, people.
So handsome.
Oh man. What they doing over there, man?
Now you quiet.
So is he just minding his business and she just sat next to him?
Go on, people.
So handsome.
Oh, god damn.
Man,
Oh, you're not gonna say nothing?
she's a biggin.
Now you quiet.
She's a biggin. Man, hold on. We finna play that video. If I find that video, we gon' definitely play it. That chick spazzed out. She said, if you ain't eating this, if you ain't eating this pussy, hold on.
Look at my hairy legs.
What's going on with
I
this?
said, I'm looking at my hairy legs. Why? Because they're hairy. Huh? No. I know, yes, I'm single. Mm-hmm.
Single?
Yeah, I believe it.
Damn. Oh man.
Look at my hairy legs. I said, I'm looking at my hairy legs. Why?
Don't look at her hairy legs. Damn,
That's
Keisha,
nasty.
y'all, bruh,
That's
what they
nasty.
doing? Yeah, they got some wild work out here, bruh.
She don't even respect the man enough to shave first.
Yeah, this man got to rub on these rusty legs. Man, if I find that video, I believe.
I hope he didn't get rug burn.
He probably did. He probably ended up with some callus on his hands. Just trying to damn peel off that bark on her legs and shit. Fucking sad ass. Shit. Dang, boy. Yeah, Keisha be out here wilding in Jamaica, bro. Man, if I find the video of it, she snapped on dude.
And they've been complaining about her for years.
I
Pretty
swear,
much
I
ever
go-
since how Stella got her groove back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and just ask YouTube. Let's see. Black woman. I bet you YouTube will pull that bit up. I bet you YouTube will find it. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, I told you. Shout out to YouTube. I got it. Here it is. Hold on. Don't play it. Goddamn YouTube gonna find it. Goddamn, trust you me.
Get me out of Jamaica because these niggas said they don't eat pussy and his lady don't respect him if he want him to eat pussy. Ziggy Marley, that's why you paddling alone, because you're not eating pussy. You rather stay here to eat pussy. Well, then you don't want a green card. Eat some
What?
pussy and get a green card.
Damn.
Eat some pussy, you're a millionaire.
She done came out and said it.
Pussy! I can't. That'll cost security. That'll cost security because they don't eat no pussy.
What?
Get me out of Jamaica because these niggas said they don't eat pussy and his lady don't respect him if you want him to eat pussy. Ziggy Marley, that's why you paddling alone, because you're not eating pussy. You rather stay here to eat pussy. Well, then you don't want a green card. Eat some pussy and get a green card. Eat some pussy, you're a millionaire. Eat some pussy. I can't. That'll cost security. That'll cost security because they don't eat no pussy. Get me out of
Hey, shout out to the Jamaicans for putting them people in our life, man. This
And
savage,
she didn't know that?
barbaric.
And she didn't know that before going over there. That's a big cultural thing.
That they don't do that.
Yep, that's very well known.
He said there's more somehow. God damn. Boy, we got too many receipts on them acting a fool now. Remember the plane?
Yeah, it's
Fucked old
Thank you.
Keisha. He effed the old Keisha going to the DR for BBC. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one. You just sent me another video. Man, we may have to do a separate stream on this one and just highlight the bad behaviors of a Keisha. Here it is right here. Yep. Is this the one I just played? Yeah, this is the one I just played, I think. Hold on. Uh-oh.
What's up, bitch? A bitch trying to expand her horizon, so I said I'm gonna date me a Jamaican dude. I had went to a little Jamaican restaurant to get me a patty, whatever. This man and this I'm at this girl with the blue ear. I said, who ears blue? She said, no, my girl, the blue ear, the ear. I said, oh shit, my hair. Oh, the blue hair. I had that. He gave me a sex ass nickname like Bronte. I was like, oh, okay, daddy, yeah. I'm thinking that he gonna put his dick all the way down on me. Kind of find out this bitch don't eat no coochie. He all the time out. No, me not eat that. Me not eat that. Bitch, you don't eat weight. So you can eat curry goat, but you can't eat a bitch coochie eye. You can eat the whole fish, including the eyes and shit, but you can't eat a bitch coochie eye. Bitch, you can eat oxtail, the tail of an ox, but you can't eat a bitch coochie eye. Riddle me this, Jamaican niggas, because that shit don't make no goddamn sense. No, nah, me not eat that. Soon as he tried to feed me some shit after he wanted to hunch me, nah, me not eat this. Me not eat curry ox or whatever the fuck. Me not eat curry goat or whatever the fuck. And he wanted some head, nah, me not eat that, bitch. What's up, bitch? A bitch trying to expand her horizons.
And y'all got a problem with passport bros, man. Y'all got a problem with Jay Rello, bro, saying that women in Kenya is mid and below mid. Like, he had an opinion on it, but listen to how vulgar these women are, bro. It don't get no more savage than that. Now, I'm not excusing Jay Rello. That is not my position. I'm talking about the sheer vulgarness that we just seen, bro. And y'all want to call us sex pats and sex tourists. Please. We ain't beating them. Hey, black men, I know y'all, y'all be putting it down out there, bro, but you're not beating Keisha, man. You're not beating Keisha, bro. Keisha is a savage out here, bro.
And going back to that first video where she's talking about them trying to get a passport, ain't that what they say that we do?
Yeah.
And she just came out, no shame, and said it.
Man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, and we're gonna definitely highlight these behaviors. I'm gonna bring out some more behaviors, and yeah, because I'm not taking the position of justifying bad behavior by men overseas. That's not the point. The point is that the conversation is lopsided. The argument is always, well, the reason why these countries are becoming oversaturated with pookies, or they're becoming bad, and these few little black men are doing this as changing the culture. That's often highlighted versus what would really give us a bad name in rap will be these women we just previewed. And y'all wondering why they struggling. Well, listen to their mindset.
That says it all.
Yeah, that says everything. Imagine if black men talk more about foreign women like this. There would be CNN stories and everything. Facts. Or they want to put a mic in your face, just like they interviewed Austin when he said it was that bad about American women. And he wasn't wrong with the moniker that he created. You know what I'm saying? But we can back it up with receipts. And you ain't see none of them women getting had a mic put in their face about the way they conducted themselves overseas. I want to say it was another one. The women was standing. They were standing around.
How did Jamaican man?
Man,
this is my first time even seeing these videos.
Yeah, it was a couple of them. It was a couple of women that got into it with them foreign men. Some big ass Keishas. I want to say it was in the Dominican Republic. Was it the Dominican Republic? Let's see if I can find it this way. I'm gonna definitely do. Yeah, I think it was in the DR where these women showed up. Conflict. Was it Punta Cana? I think it was Punta Cana. They all had their little. I think I'm gonna find that song, dude. Yeah, when I find it, I'm gonna do a whole little shindig tomorrow on these motherfuckers. And they had a whole protest over there in Africa.
Bam, I gotta go back in the chat. My thing just died.
All right, bet. Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
I can't even hear nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, we finna go on here and set all these things off now. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and set all these videos to the side right now, so that we can show y'all it ain't us that's giving us a problem. Even though I believe, you know, we do some nefarious things, I just don't think that we're bad as these women. These women here are the real deal. When you want to talk about some misbehaving, they ain't nobody gonna be able to misbehave like her, bro. Nobody. I mean, nobody. So we're gonna set that up. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all love talking about what we doing. Y'all love that, you know. But I wouldn't say put a halt to it, but we show it to highlight it. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. If you're new, sub to the channel. Make sure y'all sub, man. No, that ain't it. Okay, I think I know. I remember the thing that she said. Black woman tells them to eat her ass. That would have won. Man, I gotta find it, man. It was a goddamn. They were just walking around being loud, cussing, all out in the public, telling the man what they should be doing to them. I'm gonna have to find that video, man. Because that's gonna be the staple of the whole live stream. And we're gonna play it over and 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 over again. Cause somebody gotta shed light on it. And why not Bama? Why not Bama? But let's just face it too though. I ain't trying to change them. I'm just trying to show y'all that it ain't us like that. I don't think we go to these magnitudes, but they definitely do though. They definitely do. They knew they was on vacation. God, I can't find this video. Big old fat women out here talking crazy. I'll get back on it in a minute, guys. Y'all be patient with me. If y'all got to go, I definitely understand. This has been a long live stream as well. But I tell you this, I'm gonna definitely find that video instead of trying to look for it on live and line up all the videos for tomorrow. But I'm gonna definitely find that video and make sure we play it. All right. Maybe need to do it when I get ready to get off. But yeah, I already know it was your headset. I'm trying to find a video, but of course it hidden from the public. Yeah. The plane was full of women going to the DR to get a BBL. What? Hold on. Is that the same one? Them women had to be going to the. She said a nigga need to eat some ass and lick some feet. I mean, she was just spazzing out, bruh. They was walking around that motherfucker loud. That might be the one you talking about, Cortez. No, they ain't. No, they hold on. So the Kenyans have a problem with black men, but not the black women who went there disrespecting the culture. Nah, they just see it as they women, and you should excuse them. Give them a pass. Give them a pass, because they women. They just having fun. They having fun. Hey, Cortez, they just having fun. They just living their best life, having fun. They ain't doing nothing harmless. It's just the black men that's creating the problems. You ain't know they can do that, Mike. Yeah, I got the sound effects, but I can't do it right now. I'm about to do another live stream with some sound effects here shortly. Yeah, my bad. I mean, the plane was full of women coming back with BBLs. They had like them colorful ass dresses on or something like that. Them women were loud, talking about the men they need to eat some ass and rub their feet, just some shit she was saying. I'm about to try to find that, bro. Them women, them women was out of control, man. They were out of control. I want to say they was in the DR somewhere. Let's see if I can look for it under this. Man, I hope I can find that video. I'm talking about, man, they was strutting around that thing like they owned the damn place. So somebody need to set them straight, man. Well, yeah, that video had to be bad because they ain't got nothing on here. Okay, they got me in the algorithm. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I might have to. When women showing out But anyway, guys, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We're going to get out of here. We're going to let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening on this Thursday night. Definitely appreciate all of you brothers, my day ones, day twos, for coming through, man, supporting the channel. We're going to land this plane, bro. Let y'all have it. Bama, definitely appreciate all that you do for the channel, helping it grow. Let me see now, it's a different video. Well, send me those things. You know, we're going to preview a few videos on the behavior of black women overseas. I think that would be a really good stream. Yeah, it was a bunch of them. Yeah, this video I'm talking about had a bunch of them. I'd say about 5 of them, you know, out there showing out and all that. But, yeah, man. Yeah, it's amazing. You'll be shocked with the behaviors that they have. And so we're going to preview that tomorrow. Guys, again, thank you. Make sure y'all hit the like button. New guys, support the channel by subbing and hitting the notification bell. That notifies you on when I am going back on live. Man, it's your boy Bama, man. Bama the Traveler, Bama in Brazil, Bama soon to be in Thailand, Bama in Colombia, Bama in the DR, pure Bama Freeman, pure Bama, but all in all, dog, I'm all Bama. I'm out of here, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.